When we talk about success, goal setting is one of those major aspects that you need to understand when it comes to this issue of success. So strategic and effective goal setting is one of the secrets of maximizing your possibilities and being the best version of yourself. Strategic and effective goal setting. Now, this applies to individuals, to families, organizations, and even nations. You remember, I know in those days we had what we call Vision 2020, and then we had Vision 2030. We have all kinds of visions that we have set, and nations set visions. So you need to understand the importance of having goals for your life, having goals as a family, having goals as an organization, and making sure that you do what needs to be done in order to succeed. Because where there is no goal setting, there is no goal getting. Where there is no goal setting, there is no goal getting. You cannot achieve a goal that you did not set. If there is no goal, there will be no goals. If you don't have a goal post, you cannot score goals. If there's a football match and two teams go into the pitch and they don't have a goal post, how are you going to know who the winner is? There is no way to count the scores. There is no way to know who won. There is no way to know who is ahead of the other. So you need to have a clear understanding of how these things work. Why? Because where there is no goal setting, there is no goal getting. So no goals equals to no goals. So you can't score goals without a goal post. So goal setting is a life planning mechanism for success. Goal setting is a life planning mechanism for success. So if you're going to become successful, you need to know how to set goals and achieve those goals. You need to know how to set goals and achieve those goals. Now, so let's look at why you need to set goals, the kinds of goals that we have, the goals for your roles, and then do a goals analysis, and let's see how far we can go. Because like I've said, this is also one of the modules we have done in the past. So you can go to CBC Nigeria and go to my YouTube channel, anyone at CBC Nigeria at Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. You see goal setting masterclass part 1 to 4. Just like I told you last week about time management. So these are things we have done extensively before now, but we are back in this again because of this topic. So goal setting. Now, why do you need to set goals? Let me give you 5 reasons. Number 1 is the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. You can't just wake up every day without a goal, without a plan. You can't enter a new month, enter a new year, no plan, no agenda. No, it doesn't work like that. You need to have goals that you set. Number 2, it helps you to stay focused. When you know that this is what you want to achieve, you are focused on it. It helps you to stay focused because there are a lot of things in this world that will come to distract you. So goal setting, it helps you to stay focused. Number 3, it helps you to stay disciplined. You are not just focused, but you are disciplined. You don't get into, if you have a plan now, maybe, okay, I give you, let's say you buy a property and you got the property through mortgage, and then you have to pay a particular amount every month. Because you have a goal, you know that every month they are going to collect the money directly from your account, or every month you are going to pay, or you lose your house. You will pay now, you'll be disciplined. When somebody comes here and say, guy, let's go out, let's go out with the boys, there's a new movie, let's go to the cinema, and you think, okay, ticket plus popcorn and everything, 15,000. You will speak to your brain that, no, let's watch on Netflix or Prime at home that you have already subscribed to. Do you understand? Maybe you use data of 200 or 500, 1,000, and then you drink water, cold water at home, and chop granuts. So you will be disciplined. You will not be doing things because everybody is doing it. No. It doesn't work like that. Number 4, it helps you mark results and measure progress. Goal setting helps you to mark results and to measure progress. So because you have set a goal and you are achieving the goal, you are able to mark your progress. You are able to mark your progress. Very, very important. Now, it helps you mark results and measure progress. Like I said earlier, how do you know when you score a goal in a football match if there's no goal post? So you're able to know if your life is moving forward. I can tell you whether something is working or is not working, because I'm very, very concerned. I look at things, okay, what has come, what has not come, what has come, okay, and I look at it, and then that's how I think, because I think globally. So even if you tell me, we made more money than last year, I say no, change it to dollars. How much was dollar last year? How much is dollar now? Let's see in dollar terms whether we are growing, not in naira. I'm not running a local business. I'm running a global business. So it must be dollar. So if you think like that, you will not be settling down for mediocrity and be celebrating backwardness and retrogression. Number 4, okay, number 5. The absence of goal setting is a proof of lack of vision and planning. The absence of goal setting is a proof that you lack vision and you lack planning. The absence of goal setting is a proof that you lack vision and you lack planning. You lack vision and you lack planning. So there are 3 kinds of goals. So the one we talk about goal setting, you'll be able to break it down into 3. Number 1, you have short-term goals, you have mid-term goals, and then you have long-term goals. Now I want everybody to repeat these 3 things after me. 1, 2, 3, go. Short-term goals, mid-term goals, long-term goals. Again, and let's do it louder. Number 1, short-term goals. Number 2, mid-term goals. Number 3, long-term goals. Now, short-term goals are normally used for goals that are within a year. So if you set a goal for 2026, for instance, now, any goal that you set that is within 12 months is termed a short-term goal within a month, within a year. So you plan for 2026, agenda 2026. What do I do in January, February, March, April, May? You plan first quarter, second quarter. That's a short-term goal. Number 2 is a mid-term goal, and it's mostly for goals between 1 to 3 years. Between 1 to 3 years is okay. This is a mid-term goal. So anything between 1 year to 3 years, you are looking at it from the point of a mid-term goal. And then long-term goals are goals that cover a longer period, generally 5 years and above. 5-year goal, 10-year goal, 20-year goal, 30-year goal. Some time ago, I took us on how to create a 20-year plan for your life. How to create a 20-year plan for your life. I think guys remind me of that, so we need to do that. I need to bring that back maybe sometime in the year, to spend like 2 or 3 weeks to help people do that again. How to develop it, since we're in a year of new beginning and we're talking of a decade of so that we can know, people can know how this is done, how to develop a 20-year plan for your life. So please, somebody should remind me of that. We'll get that done later in the year. We'll visit that again. So these are long-term goals, so that you will not just sit down and be living your life anyhow. Whatever will be. No. Whatever will not be. You have to make it be. An object will remain stagnant until a force is applied. So now let me talk to you about goals for your roles. One of the areas we need to learn is goals for your roles. So as an individual, you have different roles that you occupy. And because you have different roles that you occupy, you need to then set goals for all these different roles that you occupy. So you need to list out the different areas of your life and set goals for each of these areas. So for instance now, I am an husband, so I have a wife. So I have to set goal for the husband dimension of my life. I am a father, I have children. So I have to set goals for the children dimension of my life. Are you getting now? I am a pastor over a ministry. Now, not just pastor, overseer, branches all over the world. Then I have other network of churches submitted to me. So I have to now do my job in that area again. Apart from that, I am a businessman. I run about 13 different companies. And I have to look into all those companies all over the world. Then I'm on the board of 23 other companies, and I'm the board chairman for 9. And I have to run that one too. I'm still a son. I have parents. I have to run that. I'm a sibling. I have staff. I'm a human being. I have friends. I also have itinerant ministry. I'm on social media. I'm on TV. I'm on TV. I have all kinds of contractual, speaking schedule in different. I'm a lecturer at university. Even when explaining it gone, it tire me. Only one person. So I'm a businessman. I'm an author. I'm a public speaker. So that is how I. So you have to now sit down. By the time I sit down, 23 companies, 4 board meetings a year. Thank God for COVID. We now do virtual, maybe 2 virtual, 2 physical. So by the time you do 23 companies, multiply by 4, that shows you how many days of my life I've gone for board meeting already. Then you now plan church, workers class, convention. You plan fasting and prayer. You plan Easter program. You plan mid crossover. You plan camp meeting. You do the family. You plan birthday. You plan, before you know, your calendar is gone. The business, you plan launch of this, launch of that. By the time you look at it, there is no day. So when I now have a day or 2, and I give you 1 day to come, say, okay, you can see me. Then you now say, I'm sorry, I couldn't make it. Are you seeing now? I couldn't make it, and you couldn't call. We are now waiting for you, or you didn't even talk. We don't even call. Say, how far are you not coming again? Or you book a meeting. I gave you a date for a meeting. Then the meeting is no more holding. You are not even having the call. Other people are coming for the same date. It is well. So set goals for your roles. As a husband, how can I be a better husband? What are the things that my wife needs? How can I make my wife happier? As a father, how can I be a better father? And then you also need to have, days with your children. Father and Son day, father and daughter day. Yeah, each of your children. Yeah. So if you have 3 children, that's 3 days in a month already. You should have at least day with your son, father and son day once a month, father and daughter day once a month, as long as they are in your house. Even if they are not in your house, you can call them and gist. And so, this life. So when I see people wasting away their life, I'm really serious. These people want you don't have life. If you are a busy person, there are many things you will not be involved in. You won't have time for many of the nonsense that people have time for today. So those are what we call goals for your role. So you need to know how to do that. Setting goals for the different roles of your life. So let's look at goal analysis. Goal analysis, how to analyze goals. Now, there are some unique insight to design about goals does. Listen to this, repeat after me. Must do, should do, can do, desire to do. Let's make it a song. Must do, should do, can do, desire to do. Oh, everybody, must do, should do, can do, desire to do. Lifeline. Oh yeah, must do, should do, can do, desire to do. 2 more times. Oh yeah, must do, should do, can do, desire to do. Finally, oh yeah, must do, should do, can do, desire to do. Yes, so that song is to help you remember it. So you need to divide in analyzing your goals. You need to break it into those 4 levels. What are the things I must do? That should be priority. Number 2, what are the things I should do? It's not a must, but I should do them. Number 3, what are the things I can do? And then number 4, what are the things I desire to do? So, must do, it must be number 1. Should do, number 2. Can do, number 3. Desire to do, number 4. The reason why a lot of people fail in life is because they spend all their life doing what they can do and doing what they desire to do instead of doing what they should do and what they must do. So when you are setting goals, so for me now, there is a must do. I must pray. I must read my Bible. Do you understand now? I must pray. I must read my Bible. I must fast. So those are musts. Do you understand now? So it's not I should pray. I should. No, it's not a should for me. So for you, you might be putting it in the should level. So there are musts. I must be the husband of my wife. I must be the father of my children. Must. Not I should be a husband. No, I must. So I'm consistently asking, are you good? Are we good? You have to be doing wellness check in your marriage regularly, at least twice a year. You do wellness check. Are we good? So that you not be fooling yourself that all is well and then it's not well. Same thing with your children. So should do should come after must do. So for instance now, as a pastor of this church, there are things that I must do that nobody else can do. But there are things that I must not do. Anybody else can do that. So that's why I delegate. I allow people to do whatever they want to do to make sure that the work goes on. Why? If you can do it, why must I waste time? You can do that, but you cannot do what I'm supposed to do. But if you can do that, why must I come and do that and leave the one that I must do? Hello? No one else can be the covering over this ministry. No one else can give direction. No one else can give the vision and direction. So I have to receive to give direction. But the implementation of that direction, I don't have to be there. Somebody else can do that one. So you must learn all these things, because when it comes to goal setting, a lot of people don't know how to analyze these things. So there is a must do. There is a should do. There is a can do. There is a desire to do. There are a lot of things I desire to do that I am not doing. Why? Because there is no time. And some of them I'm doing it, but I'm not doing them enough. Why? There is no time. It is when I have done what I must do and done what I should do that I give room to any of those other things. So you need to know how to do that analysis. Now, your goals should also be analyzed using two major goal setting and goal analysis acronym. We have what we call SMART. SMART. So the word SMART, S-M-A-R-T, has been used, but now we have added E and R to it. So we now have SMARTER. So it's not just smart now, it's now SMARTER. And then you have the A, B, C. So SMART means your goal must be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Your goals must be what? Specific. God bless me, it's not a goal. I want to make more money, it's not a goal. You must be specific. Number two, it must be measurable. I want to make it. How do we measure that you have made it? Measurable. It must be achievable. Your salary is 2 million. Your annual income 24 million. I now say this year I want to sow a seed of 1 billion. Even your annual income is not up to 100 million, talk less of 1 billion. So you are not being realistic. That's not achievable. Number R, realistic. So S, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic. And then T is time bound. You must have a time, because if you don't give time for it, you will not be, disciplined and committed to do everything to make it happen. Someone was asking me a question on some things that I do, and then with reference to the issue of the book that was released earlier in the year, The Pathway to Wealth. And I said to the person, look, one of the things I do to help myself to be disciplined is that I set the launch dates even before I start writing. So before I start writing the book, I will have set the date of launching. So in May, when I think May or June, May. In May, we're in Abuja, May last year. My wife and I were in Abuja for the Abuja Kingdom Conference in the Abuja Church. And the Sunday of that event, I went to speak at a church, one of the churches in Abuja, one of the women of God, senior ministers there. And it was in that service that I started sensing in my spirit that it was time. And when we left the church, I was in the car. The Holy Ghost said, now is the time. This book needs to be updated. It's been 20 years plus. Wow. So I looked, I said, oh, that's true. That this book was written in 2005 and was launched in 2006. So it's been 20 years. Holy Ghost says, time. When I got back to the hotel, I told my wife, I'm writing this book. We'll be launching it in January in the Global School of Money. That was in May. I've not started writing. I started writing that book in October. Yes. When I traveled in October, I sat down. I didn't go out for like 3 or 4 days in the house in the UK. And I said, I must finish this book. I still did not finish. Came back November. I said, I must finish. And then I told the guy, let's start from the one. Take this one, start first, I'll continue. And that's how I was able to do it. All through December, I was still doing proofreading while I was on. So, but because the date was set, it must come out. And it came out. So you have to give a time to help yourself. Then we have added ER to smart. So it's now smarter. So E for evaluation. So your goal must then be evaluated. And then R for review. You must review your goal. So after you set the goal, you evaluate and then you review. Evaluation is checking to be sure that everything went according to plan. Review is to check whether the goal is still meaningful or you need to change the goal entirely. So it's now smarter goals. And then you analyze your goals through ABC. ABC. A for your goals must be achievable. Number 2, your goals must be believable. And then your goals must be concrete. Achievable, believable, and concrete. So let's wrap up. Let me share with you enemies of goal setting. Enemies of goal setting. Enemies of goal setting. One of the things that has hindered people from being able to set goals and win. Number 1 is ignorance. Some people just don't know. And that's why we do what we do to keep teaching. This is Success, Business, and Leadership School. Success, Business, and Leadership Service. So that every Sunday, we are raising you as a kingdom ambassador to become a kingdom light in the marketplace. So when it comes to success, when it comes to business, when it comes to leadership, we are helping to equip you. So ignorance is one reason why a lot of people are not setting goals. They don't know. And if you know, then you are able to implement. And that's why I say if you know better, you will do better. So you need to know. Number 2 is procrastination. Procrastination. I've said it over and over again. Procrastination is a form of laziness. It's a stealer of time and a stealer of destiny. So many times people don't set goals. Okay, we'll do it later. We'll do it later. We'll do it later. We'll do it later. Before you know it, time is gone and they're not able to achieve what they are supposed to achieve. Number 3 is a lack of strategy. So when you are not strategic about your goal setting, just like when we spoke about the goal being smart, smarter, then ABC. Now, if you set unrealistic goals, every year you are setting goals that doesn't make sense. You are setting goals without having a strategy that will help the goal to. So you just said that after a while you'll be frustrated, you'll be tired because all the goals you are setting, none of this is happening. None of this is coming to pass. Not because it can't come to pass, because you are not strategic. Number 4 is inaction. Inaction. You are not doing what you are supposed to do. You are not doing what you are supposed to do. Inaction. You are not doing what you are supposed to do. So you need to do what needs to be done. 1,000 good intentions are not as powerful as one action. 1,000 good intentions are not as powerful as one action. 1,000 good intentions are not as powerful as one action. Then inconsistency. Inconsistency, when you are not consistent. When you are not consistent. When you are not consistent, you cannot succeed when it comes to goal setting. because consistency is very key. Consistency, very, very important. You have to be consistent in all that you do. Consistency, 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 consistency. And then finally, satanic opposition. Satanic opposition. Satanic opposition. A lot of people are not able to achieve the goals that they have set because the devil is against them. The devil works against all the plans that they have, and it doesn't happen as they expect. Once again, can we begin to thank God because He is at work in us, both to will and to do of His good pleasure. Open your mouth and begin to thank